Coming from the heart of Pennsylvania in Wilkes-Barre, it's the No Spectators podcast, diving into all the sports topics happening, bringing all the hot takes to the table, and real analysis. From your host Joshua Speck, the No Spectators podcast starts now.
All right, let's get to it. It's a beautiful Thursday, April 10th. We have a lot of topics to cover today, a lot of talking points, and a lot of things just going on in sports the last couple of days. So let's get right to it. We're going to start with the Champions League. A lot happening. The quarterfinals, leg one, wrapped up Wednesday. It was Barcelona versus Dortmund and PSG versus Aston Villa. They weren't close games in the end, but they were pretty good games. I enjoyed watching them. I watched both all the way through, and I was impressed with what happened in them. In the Barcelona-Dortmund game, Barcelona ended up winning 4-0, but a lot to talk about. They just dominated the whole game, start to finish. Even in the first 8 minutes, Barcelona had 4 shots and 2 corners. Dortmund, in the first 8 minutes, had neither in both categories. So just from the start, you could already tell Barcelona, they had their number, and in the end, they just proved it. Lewandowski scored 2 goals, and he's just still proving. In our generation, he's been one of the best strikers in the whole world. The stats prove it, the goals. The only real ones I could think of that are better are Ronaldo. Name me another striker the last 10 years that has been on Lewandowski's stat level. Compared, other than Ronaldo, of course. But Yamal also scored, just proving he's one of the best youngsters in the world. Probably the best, if I had to say. He already has his Euro he won this past summer. And he's just looked amazing all year. So, yes, the stats aren't there with the goals and assists, but you could just see the impact he has on every single game he plays. So, is he going to have the Ronaldo-type career, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, the way he's looking? Is he going to be, regarded as one of the top footballers ever? We'll just have to see. But on to the PSG Aston Villa game. The first half, it was pretty even. At the end of it was 1-1. Aston Villa scored for it first. Rodgers had a great goal on a great fast run by Aston Villa. But then PSG, they got serious and came right back. I wasn't expecting PSG to lose. I thought they'd dominate. The talent difference is, it's there. But yeah, right after Aston Villa scored, Dewey, the PSG youngster, scored an amazing goal. Just watch the video if you can. Great, amazing goal. One of the better ones I've seen. Not better than Arsenal's, though, this past game. Those were some amazing goals. But PSG just dominated the whole game. From the second half going on, they had 29 to 7 shots in the whole game. 10 shots on target to 2 for Aston Villa. So you could just see the second half, PSG really woke up and just dominated them and came through with the win. But Doué, an amazing goal, France youngster coming up. And just thinking about it, France, is it time we start talking about them as the new Brazil? Just look at what they've done. They've won the Euros recently. they won the World Cup a couple years ago. They bring up so much talent throughout the leagues. I mean, there's so many young French players and solidified French players that are just amazing. And I mean, every single team that's in the top of the world, there's just one good French player on them. I mean, look at, obviously, Mbappe, probably the best player in soccer right now. You have Antonio Griezmann, amazing player. Kingsley Coman, amazing. Douillet, amazing. So many others just coming up and always performing when it matters. So I really think France has got to be put in the conversation of being the new Brazil, because obviously Brazil they haven't been relevant in a couple years. I mean, what have they done recently? What have they won? I mean, they haven't been the same ever since, Germany beat them in Rio de Janeiro and just embarrassed them. So, I mean, that's another conversation for another day, but moving on. A fun stat I saw, actually, I mean, just proving that this year's Ballon d'Or was kind of the right decision. I mean, people are complaining Vinny didn't win, but just look at what he did against Arsenal in their first leg. Obviously, 0 goals with them losing 3-0 and assists. But 0 shots on target. Vinny. He's supposed to be Real Madrid's second best player, obviously behind Mbappe, but he was non-existent. 0 shots on target, 0 successful dribbles, 0 chances made. He shouldn't have won. And I mean, that just has been proven all year. Vinny is one of the most overrated players in soccer. I mean, he's just not a star. But the media just loves to gobble him up. But yeah, I mean, in other soccer news, just to wrap it up, I was on Twitter the other day, saw a post. I don't really follow the MLS, it's a trash league, but Inter Miami, obviously Messi's on them. They were playing Toronto. Messi had an obvious handball. I mean, we're in America. We have 4K quality, TV quality, and, cameras in stadiums, so you saw it was a handball. The refs didn't call it. Even the commentators, who are just all over Messi all the time, they were even saying, that was a handball. You got to call that. But that led to a Miami goal, and they ended up drawing Toronto 1-1. But that just proves why the MLS will never be taken serious. We're a league babying to Messi. I mean, teams are offering apologies to fans when Messi doesn't play. Like, what are you doing? It's not that serious. Stop it. But yeah, I mean, that's just one of the reasons we'll never be taken serious. And then the other, there's no promotion relegation. I mean, I know the USL is bringing that to their league, and I hope it does well. I hope it takes down the MLS or just makes them, hop in their league with them. Make one big soccer league in America. That's how it is in every other country. So we'll just have to see what happens in the future. But, I mean, we'll never be taken serious. Just think, the MLS is behind many leagues. I mean, we're behind the Dutch league, of course. I mean, in the Netherlands, they have Ajax, amazing team, historic, always has great players coming from there. Obviously the best team in the Netherlands all time, and just one of the better teams in the world, always an underrated team. And, I mean, even look at them. Last year, they were terrible. Their worst year ever, or one of the worst years ever in the history of their team this year. They came back and won the league. Amazing. But, you have the Ajax, Feyenoord, they're all right. Better than any MLS team. You also have PSV. So, I mean, MLS will never be taken seriously, in my opinion. But, all right. Let's move on to the NBA. A lot of big stories happening out of there. Now, obviously, the big story out of the NBA last night was Luka returning to Dallas. And, I mean, what a game that was. It was probably one of the better games this season. Not because how close it was or anything, but just watching Luka dominate was amazing. I mean, before last night even, Luka leads the Lakers in points, rebounds, assists, threes, steals, and plus minus since he got traded there. I mean, he's been amazing. Just once again proving it was the worst trade in NBA history. He had 45 points, 16 of 28 shooting, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, just dominating. I mean, fat boy Luka Doncic, who's terribly out of shape, doesn't care about basketball. He dropped 45 on you. How do you feel now, Nico Williams? But, I mean, even the whole season, in 49 games this season, he's averaging 28.1 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, and 7.8 assists. He's never been bad. I don't know where all this Luka Doncic hate ever came from. I mean, I know last year in the finals, you had that clown Brian Windhorst. Oh, Luka doesn't play defense. Who cares? Half the stars in the NBA don't play defense anymore. It's 2025. The NBA, there is no defense in it. So you can't even use that ever as an excuse. And then you're calling him lazy. He's obviously not lazy. He's been playing professional basketball since he's been 16. Come on now. I mean, for his whole career, apparently the lazy dude, Luka Doncic, has averaged 28.6 points a game, 8.6 rebounds, and 8.2 assists. But yeah, he's lazy. Made the finals last year, bringing not a great team there. But yeah, he's lazy. Come on. It's a terrible, terrible narrative that you're throwing out there. But that's ESPN nowadays. They just engage in debate. But and then I get why the Mavericks gave Luka a tribute, but come on, it's way too soon. You traded him at the trade deadline. No warning on the entire NBA. I mean, it was the most shocking trade in NBA history. But how are you giving him a tribute? That's just going to light a fire in him, and he dropped 45 on you. So, Nico Williams, once again, you messed up. You're a clown. I saw you were trying to get Luka's sponsors to do stuff for the game. You got rid of them. No, why would he do that? So, I'll be surprised if Nico Williams ever has a job in the NBA again after the season. He's ruined his name forever. It's crazy. But yeah, again on the Luka hate, I don't see why anyone could ever hate him. He's arguably the best player in the NBA. He could shoot from anywhere, score from anywhere on the court. He assists amazingly, could rebound the ball. He gets you all the stats you need to win the game. He's, disrespected for, he whines too much or doesn't play defense. But like I said, who does play defense in the NBA anymore other than a couple notable players? Obviously, but it's not like Steph Curry is lighting up the defensive stat sheet. It's not like James Harden is. It's not like, there's so many players you could say, oh, they're not good at defense. But you don't. It's only Luka you hear it for. I mean, is Shai Gilgeous good at defense? Not totally, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's just how the NBA is nowadays. They just look for these stories to hate on players. I mean, it's like Russell Westbrook. He's going through, again, some terrible times in Denver. I mean, the coach gave up on him. People are calling his career over. And people, once again, are using him as a scapegoat and hating. But let's talk about it. Russell Westbrook, one of the greatest point guards of all time, easily. I mean, the man averaged a triple-double for, 2-3 seasons in a row? Who else has done that? Nobody. So if you're going to, he's so inefficient, blah, blah, blah. You don't average a triple-double being inefficient. Russell Westbrook is one of the most hated players of all time, and he'll never be appreciated for how good he really was. I mean, Russell Westbrook, obviously you got Magic Johnson, John Stockton, a couple other point guards over him, but you could easily put him top 5 all time. I mean, put Russell Westbrook against any of those, he's dominating them. So, I mean, these narratives that the NBA just pushes are insane. I mean, I don't get them. Luka, he's literally the best player in the NBA. I mean, maybe you put Jokic above him, but Luka, I'll take him any day. Luka is him. The NBA, if they were smart, because they're in some identity crisis, don't have a face of the league anymore, make it Luka. He's obviously the best player in your league. Everybody loves Luka. Literally everybody loves Luka. And he's just the best. So, I mean, the Luka disrespect just needs to stop right now. And then, I mean, just some other posts I've seen on the internet lately. I mean, Jokic is having one of the craziest seasons of all time. It's pretty crazy. When he's on the court, the Nuggets' offensive ratings, 128.4, the best of all time. When he is not on the court, 91.8, the worst of all time. So what does that just tell you? I mean, Jokic is amazing. And I mean, even take it from me, I was one of Jokic's biggest haters a couple years ago, going against Embiid, proving who's better, because don't get me wrong, a couple years ago, you didn't know. Embiid, you could argue he was better than Jokic. I mean, nowadays, though, it's not even close. Embiid's a bum. I mean, you could even argue Embiid's MVP he won should have gone to Jokic. I mean, I really think, never mind, you can't take the award into the playoffs. But, I mean, even if you did, that would help. But, I think, going off seeds is important too. But, look at this year. Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's the 1 seed and having an amazing year. But it's not like Jokic is doing bad. The Nuggets are the 4 seed. And he's having the best season probably I've ever seen in my life. I mean, the things he does is just insane. The man literally had a 60-point triple-double the other day. The best statistical triple-double ever. He should win MVP. I mean, it's insane if he doesn't. I mean, I'll get to this later, but the Thunder are one of the most overrated teams out there right now. And I mean, just to wrap it up with Luka, if the Lakers want to have any chance in the playoffs, because, there's 2 to 3 games left in the season. If the Lakers want to have any chance, at the end of the season, they just need to sit LeBron and Luka down, JJ Redick needs to look LeBron right in the eyes and say, it's Luka's team. I mean, like I said, since the deadline, Luka leads the Lakers in points, rebounds, assists, threes, steals, and plus minus. You want to hear another stat? This season, now this was before last night too, but this season, LeBron's plus minus is negative 77. What does that show you? LeBron, his stats are fake. And that just takes me into my next argument. You can't rely on stats for all these great arguments. I mean, LeBron's minus 77, but he's having a good season. I mean, statistically, 20 plus points, good rebounds, good assists, but minus 77. He's trash when he's on the court. He does not help the Lakers. But, I mean, even another stat I saw today, just looking around on the internet, and this just proves the whole argument that you can't use all these stats for arguments. Because statistically, do you want to hear this? Statistically, the Thunder this year are the best team in NBA history. Obviously, they're not nowhere close. I wouldn't even put them top 10. I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're going to even make the finals this year. But statistically, they're the greatest team ever. Listen to this. They have the highest net rating and margin of victory ever, and they're allowing the fewest points in the modern era of basketball. Now, I mean, just listing those stats, obviously you'll say, yeah, they're the greatest team of all time. Wow, so amazing. But yeah, Shai is doing amazing. Yeah, Chet Holmgren's a serviceable center. Jalen Williams, great defender. But they're so beatable. I mean, you stop Shai, who's leading them? Nobody. Yeah, they have a deep team, but there's no leaders on that team. And if you shut down their leader, because Shai runs their whole team, they're not playing the same. Yeah, Shai could be out and they'll do good, but the playoffs are a different animal. I mean, let's see. I mean, even in the first round, if the playoffs ended today, and I mean, screw the play-in, none of the play-in teams are making the actual playoffs. But if the season ended today, OKC would play Minnesota. I could see Minnesota winning that series. I'm not 100% confident in OKC. Yeah, I think they'll actually win the series. But I could also see Minnesota upsetting them and winning it. I mean, OKC, what have they ever proven? Yeah, they're having a great season, but we've seen so many great seasons in the regular season, and teams just don't perform in the playoffs. I mean, it's happened so much, so often. So, I mean, it's just proving stats, you know. You can't go on stats to determine greatness. I mean, just look at LeBron. He's the most points ever, so of course that makes him the GOAT, right? No, he's not. It's Jordan. 6 MVPs, 6 championships, no losses. I mean, LeBron, yeah, he has 4 championships. I mean, good for him, but he also has 6 losses. You can't be the GOAT with 6 losses in the biggest game of your life. I mean, look at Tom Brady. He won 3 Super Bowls and then lost the 2 to the Giants. People were calling him a fraud. People were questioning his greatness. And I mean, he already had 3 Super Bowls, so shouldn't that make him great? But no, people were questioning him after his 2 losses. So, I mean, do we call Barry Bonds the best baseball player of all time because he's the most home runs? No. So, obviously, LeBron's not the GOAT. I mean, if you're playing 20-plus years with the highest usage rate on your team all those years, of course you're going to have good stats. I mean, of course. I'm not knocking LeBron saying he's a bad player, but he's just not the greatest of all time. I mean, if we're going strictly off pure basketball, obviously Jordan. You could argue Kobe. You could even argue Larry Bird is better than LeBron. I mean, you just can't look at stats. Basketball is a whole game. There's more than just, points, rebounds, assists. Nah, it's a whole game. Just watch the film. Larry Bird, sometimes in my eyes, clears LeBron. So I don't know. You just can't go off stats. But let's move on now to the NFL. I mean, we're deep in the offseason. The draft is coming up, and that'll obviously bring some more excitement to the league. But some news carried out. Some bad news coming out of Miami. I mean, it's going to rock their team. Miami's season, it's already over. This offseason, I've only ever seen bad news coming out of Miami. I've seen videos of Tua. I mean, I love Tua, but my guy isn't studying film this offseason. He's out partying all offseason, and the last I saw him, he was looking pretty fat. So, don't expect a lot from the Dolphins this offseason, this season in general. And then just yesterday, Tyreek Hill accused of assaulting his wife. Terrible, terrible occurrence. And I mean, you can't really expect any different. I mean, even coming into the draft, I know he had character concerns. Then you had him beating his son or whatever happened. And I mean, so you can't really be surprised at the news. But I mean, in the end, he ruined his own career. Slowly, ever since he left Kansas City, he ruined his career. Obviously, if he was still on the Chiefs, who knows? Maybe they did three-peat. They've obviously been fine without him. And I mean, obviously he's still getting his stats, but what has Tyreek Hill done since he left? What have the Dolphins done? Absolutely nothing. If anything, they're just another regular season team, and they just choke in the playoffs. His career, I mean, yeah, he'll be known as a great wide receiver, but Tyreek Hill is flopping right now. And then, I mean, there's a lot of stories coming out. Obviously, you see Shador Sanders is probably going to drop in the draft. I don't know if that is all true. I could still see New York, the Giants, taking him because, I mean, they need a big name. It's New York. They need help at quarterback. I don't think Russell Wilson is going to be their obviously he's not their future option, I'd hope. I mean, it's Russell Wilson. He's, 34? His career's over in 3 years tops. So where are the Giants going to look? Obviously, maybe they could trade for Kirk Cousins, but I see Kirk Cousins more of a Browns, Steelers, or Raiders option. I mean, actual teams with somewhat of talent. I mean, just say the Browns trade for Kirk Cousins, because, I mean, his asking price isn't going to be too high. I mean, the Falcons don't need him. They have, I messed this up by last podcast listening, but they have Michael Penix at quarterback, not De'Ara King. But say the Browns trade for him. They have Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku. Say they sign Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper back. That's a great wide receiver room. I mean, I think they still have Nick Chubb at running back. He's always good. Even with his injuries, he's a good running back. But throw Kirk Cousins on them. They could be a surprising team. I mean, they're hell of a lot. They'd finish second in the NFC or the AFC North. I mean, especially with the Steelers. They don't have a quarterback right now. Obviously, you're seeing Aaron Rodgers, but he still hasn't signed. And I don't know what he's waiting for. I mean, he's been playing catch with DK Metcalf. I mean, just sign already, buddy. If you're they're the only team that wants you anymore. The Vikings don't want you. Who are you going to go to? The Giants and waste away the rest of your career? No. Aaron Rodgers has said he wants to win, so the Steelers is your only option. But I mean, throw Kirk Cousins on there. I mean, still too, with DK and George Pickens, they're a playoff team. Throw them on the Raiders. With Tom Brady's leadership in the front office, I don't think they're done. I mean, again, sign another wide receiver. Draft a good defensive player. And I mean, they'll be fine. So, I mean, Kirk Cousins is a big name to watch the rest of the offseason. He's not staying on the Falcons. He won't be on the Falcons in week 1. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes and what team he goes to, because he's going to change. He's going to get what team he goes to wins. Last season, it was a disappointment, but every quarterback has it. I mean, the Falcons are a terribly run team. It was just all over the place. I mean, with the amount of talent they had, they should have been a deep playoff team, but they just are terribly coached, and that's their problem. I mean, they never really should have got rid of, what's his name, the Washington coach, Dan Quinn. I mean, he took them to a Super Bowl in, his first year, and was amazing. And they just gave up too quick. But it's wild. I mean, whoever gets Kirk Cousins, they're going to do good. And I mean, the Falcons, they're wasting away a lot of talent. Drake London, he's really good. Bijan Robinson, obviously a great running back. I wonder if he'll be another Saquon, leave them in a couple years and just be amazing whatever team he goes to. We'll just have to see. But getting back to the draft now, I mean, it's in 2 weeks. I mean, we all know Cam Ward is going number 1 to the Titans. That's a lock. I still think they need to add talent around him. I don't think he's a quarterback you just throw in and he'll change your team. I think you gotta surround him with what he needs. And the Titans, they don't have that right now. I mean, yeah, they have Tony Pollard, a good running back, but not amazing. They have Tajay Spears, again, good running back, but not amazing. And then, I mean, their only real wide receiver is Calvin Ridley. So they need to give him some help. I mean, they have a decentish team, but he needs more help. Sadly, Travis Hunter, it looks like he's going to the Browns or Giants, whichever one doesn't pick Abdul Carter. And then that leaves the Patriots with picking Will Campbell or Mason Graham, which I'm not excited about either. Hopefully they don't have to pick either one and can get either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. But it really just matters where Shador Sanders goes, who has lately been dropping. I mean, you don't know if the speculation is true because, like I said, I could definitely see him going to Cleveland or New York because they need a quarterback, and Shador Sanders is a big name, and they need big names to help them. But yeah, I mean, the Patriots, Will Campbell, yeah, he's a great offensive lineman, did great in the SEC. Obviously, the SEC has the best defenses in college football, but he has short arms. Big issue for an offensive lineman. I just not sold on him. And I mean, with the number 4 pick, you shouldn't be picking an offensive lineman unless he's literally the greatest thing since sliced bread, I don't believe in it. Never have, never will. It's boring. Pick an exciting player. If the Patriots have to pick between Mason Graham or Will Campbell, pick McClellan from Arizona. I'd be way more happy. And we need a wide receiver. But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, with the draft coming up, a bunch of smoke stories are going to come out hurting prospects or trying to hurt them. And all these fake stories of players rising will come out too. I mean, just look at Jackson Dart. I thought I saw the Jets picking him. Like, come on. They have Justin Fields. He'll do fine with them. And Jackson Dart, he's more of a mid to late first round. I think he'd be the perfect quarterback for the Steelers. Even if they want to draft or sign Aaron Rodgers, sit Jackson Dart for a year. Give him the Mahomes treatment. Give him the Brady treatment. Give him just time to develop. I mean, these quarterbacks, most of them don't need to be thrown in the first year. I mean, who cares? Your team's going to suck anyways. You just had the first pick. Don't throw them into being unprepared. I mean, look at Bryce Young. He could have easily sat his whole first year, and nobody would have even cared. I mean, it's not like we're going to call him a bust if he doesn't play. Just say we're developing him. I mean, and then look at Bryce Young. He was terrible second year. Everyone was hating on him. And then this past season, he did a lot better. I mean, after he was benched and everything, he came back and improved. So, I mean, I don't know why these teams just throw out these rookies when they're obviously not ready. I mean, it doesn't have to be all season, but at least sit them 7 games, Give them time to learn the NFL game. It's just crazy that they waste away their career and then these players are just called terrible. I mean, look at the Steelers with Kenny Pickett. I don't think anyone thought he was ready. Obviously. Develop him a year. See what he does then. Then decide what you're going to do. It'll help a lot. I mean, the Steelers are kind of in a Broncos situation after Elway. I mean, who has been the Steelers quarterback since Roethlisberger retired? Nobody good. Who knows if that'll change ever? I mean, the way I see it, they need to just completely rehaul everything. The Steelers' way is dead. There's no steel curtain anymore. There's no Steelers' way. It's dead. Mike Tomlin, he's not good. He hasn't been good for a while. He's mid. He'll get you, your positive record to keep his record going, but he's not going to do anything in the playoffs. Get rid of him. Hire Ben Roethlisberger as your head coach. He obviously cares about the Steelers a lot more than Mike Tomlin. Hire Troy Polamalu, someone. Just get Mike Tomlin out of there because, he's not going to improve your team at all anymore. He'll keep you steady and just, scraping by, but what's he done the last... Since he's won his Super Bowl, what's he done? He literally had basically prime Ben Roethlisberger, prime Antonio Brown, prime Le'Veon Bell. They didn't make the Super Bowl once. Granted, Tom Brady was around, but still. 3 all-time players at the time, and they didn't do anything. So, I don't know. But, like I said, the Steelers' best hope is to sign Aaron Rodgers. But, I don't know. It's looking like right now, Aaron Rodgers' career is... He's getting the Russell Westbrook treatment, not going to lie. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers here. Yeah, he only has 1 Super Bowl, but, if you ever watched the NFL in the 2010s, late 2010s, even 2020s, Aaron Rodgers has been him. Aaron Rodgers has been one of my biggest nightmares. Aaron Rodgers is one of the most accurate, nonchalant quarterbacks ever. Man threw, 4 Hail Marys in his career? Just look at the highlights. Aaron Rodgers could effortlessly throw a pass wherever he wanted in any time of the game, final seconds. It doesn't matter. Aaron Rodgers would get it done. And now if you think of Aaron Rodgers, people bring politics in sports, and it's stupid. Aaron Rodgers, who cares? I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers, the football player. Aaron Rodgers is the football player. He's a top 5 quarterback ever. I mean, you could honestly put Brady, Breeze, Manning, Rodgers, top 4. You could easily do that. Easily and get away with it. I mean, they're the best we've ever seen. Yeah, you could have Montana in there, but Rodgers clears Montana, in my opinion. Yeah, Rodgers only has 1 Super Bowl, but the things Aaron Rodgers did in his career, absolutely insane. And I mean, with the people saying Aaron Rodgers fell off a cliff, I mean, at the end of last season, he had a 91 passer rating. That's pretty good. And, I mean, with the Jets, too, the Jets are just a terribly run organization, terrible environment for anybody. So, I mean, you're not going to do good with the Jets. Nobody will. But Aaron Rodgers, if he was smart, he'd go to the Steelers because that's, like I said, his only option. I mean, yeah, you have the Vikings, but the Vikings just seem all in on J.J. McCarthy, which I think is the better decision because J.J. McCarthy, give it 5 years, he'll be a top quarterback in the NFL, or at least serviceable. But J.J. McCarthy, he'll be successful. But I mean, the Steelers, they have an offense. They have Jalen Warren. They have George Pickens. They have DK Metcalf now. They're fine. And I mean, the Steelers' defense, always good. So they'd easily be a playoff team. I don't know if they'd beat the Ravens in their division, but they'd at least make the playoffs somehow, some way. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, developing players. Bryce Young. The Panthers did him dirty, almost completely ruined his career before it even started. Just starting him right out of the gate. But now going into season 3, I mean, last year, yeah, he didn't look a whole amazing, but he still showed improvement. And I mean, he could be another Mac Jones, or he could turn his name into something. And I mean, I'm saying he could be another Mac Jones by just the team not surrounding him with talent. Mac Jones was a good quarterback. He made the Pro Bowl his rookie year. You know, he had good games and did good. But then the Patriots just didn't surround him with enough talent, and he fizzled out. So can the Panthers, yeah, they have Xavier Legette and Adam Thielen and Chuba Hubbard, but, I mean, that's not going to win you games. That's not going to win you a Super Bowl or a division or anything, Get him actual players and see what he does. If he sucks still, then get rid of him. Start over. But I think Bryce Young will take another leap this year. I think he's a really good quarterback, and I'm hoping to see him pull through. I like him, but this might be a make or break year with how sports are going nowadays. I mean, your leash is short, so we'll just have to see how he does this season. I mean, he's in a weak division, so they could easily do good. We'll just have to see. But, I mean, also, another player in his division is talking a lot of smoke in very wrong ways. Cam Jordan, he said the Saints could win the division this year. I mean, they have the least likely chance to win it. I have the Panthers having a better chance of winning it than them. The Saints don't have a quarterback. Chris Olave is their only wide receiver, and I mean, he's getting trade rumors, maybe to the Patriots. I'd love to see that, by the way. But he's also very injury prone with concussions. Who's your quarterback? Derek Carr. When was the last time he was good? Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me just some Derek Carr, but when was the last time he was good? Who's your running back? Alvin Kamara? yeah, he's good, but he's old. I mean, he's just another running back nowadays, to be honest. I mean, he's living off a couple years ago. Alvin Kamara, I love him, but he's not that good anymore. So the Saints, there's no chance they win their division. If the Saints win their division, I'd kiss a pig on the butt. But yeah, I mean, there's no way the Saints are winning the division. But also, I saw a video on Twitter of Stephon Diggs working out. Obviously, it's just a workout video. You can't, deep dive into it, but I am. He looked really good. The cuts were amazing. He looked fast, looked just amazing, like he was in his prime. And that's all the Patriots need. All they need is one good wide receiver. Because you heard it here first. Drake May is the future of the NFL. He maybe not the best quarterback, number one, but he's top 5. And he's winning a Super Bowl. Yes, it was a useless for workout video, but he's coming off an ACL injury. Obviously, you're going to want to see how he's cutting and moving. And he looked good. And just having an actual number one wide receiver for the first time in years for the Patriots, that makes them a wild card contender. Because Drake May, amazing rookie year. Rashawn Stevenson, he's a serviceable running back. Obviously, we can't rely on him to win games, but we don't need him to. We have Stephon Diggs now. Even, the Patriots, we were the team with the best wide receiver twos, Our whole wide receiver room was wide receiver twos. We have Kendrick Bourne. Maybe Kayshon Boutte will improve. Jalen Polk, Kevin Baker. We have a lot of names. A lot of things that could happen. But if we don't draft Travis Hunter, which it's looking unlikely we will, even if we draft Abdul Carter, that would be amazing, but it's unlikely that happens. I would rather Mason Graham from Michigan, the defensive tackle, because why not? We gotta have a good defensive line. We already have Milton Williams coming over from the Eagles, so adding another one, that'll solidify the line. Our safeties and corners are always good. Our linebackers are improved this season, so our defense will be back on top. So all you'd really need to do is sign wide receivers. And Amari Cooper is out there still. He's only 30, I think. Really good wide receiver. Underrated. Yeah, he had a bad year last year, but he went from the Browns to a new team, and he just give him a real quarterback like Drake May, he'll be fine. Keenan Allen is still out there. Before last year, he set the Chargers' single-season receptions record, so he obviously has some talent. He had a rookie quarterback last year. What do you really expect? And Caleb Williams, he's all right. Not good, but all right. So he's still, Drake May's better, so he could get a better quarterback thrown to him and do a lot more. And then, a less more notable name, but Deontay Johnson, he's really good. Have him as a number 2, number 3 wide receiver, and the Patriots' wide receiver room is fixed, and I think we would be fine. So, that's all they really need to do. They could add a couple more smaller names, all that to help out depth, but you really just need to help your wide receiver room, and we'll be fine. But now on to some MLB action from last night. The Phillies had a really good comeback win after an embarrassing loss against the Braves. Trey Turner had a go-ahead homer in the ninth to win them the game. And also the Brewers, they put up an NFL score, scoring 17 points versus the Rockies, winning, obviously. And then last night, Toronto beat Boston in extra innings. And then something funny, but I mean, it sucks. But a White Sox player at the end of the game on a game-tying run. So the player hit the ball in the field, and this White Sox player was running from second, got around third, pulled a hamstring, and halfway between third and home just kind of stopped running, started hobbing, and he got tagged out, and they lost 2-3 against Cleveland. So, I mean, probably one of the worst ways to lose a game, but that's sports for you. But today, also some scores from the earlier games. The Angels beat the Rays 11-1. So, I mean, pretty dominating game. The Angels have honestly surprised me this year. I know they are always one of the worst teams in the league, but this season, so far, they're doing pretty good. So hopefully they could keep it up and actually get Mike Trout to the playoffs for once. Cleveland beat the White Sox again, 6-1. Obviously, the White Sox, they're just a disappointing team. And it's crazy because a couple of years ago, they had one of the more promising futures, but they just completely blew it. And they're rebuilding now. But on some other games, the Royals beat the Twins 3-2. The Rockies beat the Brewers 7-2, avenging their terrible loss against them. And earlier today, the Red Sox beat they won on a walk-off against the Blue Jays, I believe. Yeah, they won 4-3 on a Trevor Story walk-off hit. And at the end of this episode, I'll check some of the other games that are going on right now, some other final scores that are happening. But on some other news, I mean, a post I saw, Mac McClung, in the G League playoffs, I'm pretty sure he won MVP this year for the regular season, but just the playoffs. He's averaging 36.7 points, 6.3 assists on 50% shooting from three. And I mean, that just begs the question, how isn't he on an NBA team? What more do you have to do? I mean, throw him on the 76ers, the Nuggets, the Heat. I mean, any team, honestly. I mean, don't start him, but give him real minutes. He'll provide. I mean, he's proved it. This is his second, amazing G League season. I mean, he's proved he could do everything you need to do as a guard. So why not give him solid minutes? I mean, the Sixers, if they were smart, they'd swoop up and get him, but they're a disappointing franchise. Also, I saw Paulo Branchero, the last 10 games in the season, he's been averaging almost 30 points with 29.8, 8.8 rebounds, and basically 5 assists with 4.7. He's a player to look out for the future. I mean, he is a star. Maybe he'll leave the Magic in the future and go to a real team and solidify his career, or maybe he'll stay with the Magic. But Paulo Branchero, he's definitely going to be one of the top players of the future, and he's honestly one of the more underrated number one picks we've ever had. I mean, who talks about him? And he's doing this kind of thing. I mean, the Magics are going to make the playoffs. That's pretty surprising. Led by him. So, I mean, you got to start giving respect to Paulo Branchero. Really good player. And the Magic are honestly an underrated team. I mean, Obviously, I don't think they're going to do much in the playoffs this year, but if they keep their players and build around the key ones they need to keep, they could have a good future. But a couple days ago, obviously, Alex Ovechkin beat the Wayne Gretzky goals scored in the NHL record in his career. So, that just brings up the question I saw, whose record is more impressive, Alex Ovechkin or LeBron beating the all-time goals scored and points record? So, the question is, whose broken record was more impressive? And honestly, I'd go with Ovechkin. It's no knock against LeBron. Obviously, his record was impressive, but, it's just not. LeBron, he's just unlikable. He's a bum. Ovechkin, though, obviously being from Pennsylvania, you're grown up as a Penguins fan. I'm not. I'm a Maple Leafs fan, but obviously I know the Penguins. And the Crosby-Ovechkin rivalry was pretty big, but Ovechkin, beating any Gretzky record just shows how great of a player you are, because growing up, every single Wayne Gretzky record was thought of as untouchable. Nobody could beat it. Nobody would ever touch Wayne Gretzky, but Ovechkin did. Even 6 years ago, in an interview I saw, he thought it was impossible, but he did it. LeBron beat Kareem in points, but, what do you expect playing 20-plus years, being the star of everything all the time, getting all the touches, all everything? Come on now. Even Ovechkin broke his leg this year and came back and is still doing amazing. If LeBron broke his leg, he'd be crying. He would never play basketball again. LeBron is the man who got carried off a court because leg cramps in the finals, the NBA finals, the biggest basketball games of anyone's career. He cried off the court because of leg cramp in San Antonio. He's no GOAT. But yeah, just to end that, Ovi's record is a lot more impressive in my mind. And hockey is just a more physical sport. You're getting killed out there. And like I just said, he came back from a broken leg. A broken leg. That's a serious injury. He came back from a broken leg in 20-some games? Name me one athlete that has done that. Terrell Owens. That's it. Also in hockey, the Canucks came back from 3 goals down in 1 minute. That was a pretty crazy game to watch. An interesting story. Coming back from 3 goals in 1 minute is next to never heard of. I don't think it's ever happened before, so it was pretty crazy to see. And then today, in some Masters action they started today, a notable thing that happened was Scottie Scheffler hit a 62-foot putt for a birdie. And just watch that video. It's absolutely insane to see. But he's one of the top golfers for a reason. But at the end of the day 1 of the Masters, top 5, Justin Rose is in the lead with -7. Then Connors, Scottie Scheffler, and Aberg are tied at -4. Then Hatton and Bryson DeChambeau are tied for 5th at -3. So after day 1, can't really judge much, but it's close. That's all you can ask for. It should be a good tournament like always. And you could just wish Tiger was out there. He always makes golf more interesting, and he's just arguably the GOAT. Sad to see he's not out there, but with all the injuries he's had throughout his career, you can't expect much anymore. but you just wish the GOAT was out there. In some NHL action, season almost over, 9 days until the Stanley Cup playoffs begin, but basically 3 to 4 games left for every team, and in my eyes, the playoffs are basically set. Your Eastern teams that are going to make it: Toronto, Tampa Bay, the Florida Panthers, Washington, Carolina, and the New Jersey Devils. And the wild card teams are Ottawa and Montreal. In the West, Winnipeg, Dallas, Colorado, Las Vegas, LA, and Edmonton are going to make it. And then the wild card teams, Minnesota and St. Louis. The Stanley Cup playoffs are always, one of the better playoffs out there. Always interesting no matter what game it is. It's just like baseball. The regular season, yeah, if you're a diehard hockey fan, you'll love watching it, but the playoffs, anyone can watch and be entertained, just like baseball. But my favorites for the playoffs, Toronto, I just think it might be their year. Washington is obviously having a real good year, and they have the team. Winnipeg having a really good year, but I don't know if they'll be able to do it in the playoffs. Dallas is having a really good year, but it'll be really interesting to see. Anything can happen in the playoffs, especially in playoff hockey, but we'll just have to see what happens. And just to wrap up this podcast, some scores from around some leagues. The Pistons beat the Knicks 115-106 tonight. The Pacers narrowly beat the Cavs 114-112. The Hawks beat the Nets. The Bucks currently are beating Pelicans. And early in the game, the Timberwolves are leading 37-31 against the Grizzlies. And just one more thing about the NBA playoffs, just to talk about it, because this is pretty crazy to think about. The East playoffs they're always pretty predictable. If the playoffs ended today, it'd be Cleveland versus Atlanta, Boston, Orlando, Knicks versus Pistons, and Pacers versus Bucks. And like I said earlier in the podcast, I don't believe in any of the play-in teams. I don't think they'll do good. They should just get rid of the play-in. It's a joke. But Cleveland obviously is going to beat Atlanta. Boston obviously would beat Orlando. But I think Orlando would sneak maybe 1 or 2 games. I'm a big believer in them. I think they have a great future. The Knicks and Pistons would be an absolute bloodbath. Bring every security agent you can to that series because crash outs are happening. The Pistons, they're just crash out central, and then the Knicks in New York in the playoffs, they're going crazy. And then the Pacers versus Bucks. That's interesting. I could see it going either way. Giannis is Giannis. Dame Lillard still is, good. Tyrese Halliburton, that's obviously good. It could go either way, but I'd probably say the Pacers. But the West is very interesting. You got OKC versus Minnesota, Houston versus Golden State, the Lakers versus Memphis, and Denver versus the Clippers. I could see easily Minnesota winning. Anthony Edwards is him. He's one of the futures of the NBA. Could be the best future. I think that's going to be Luka, but Anthony Edwards has the potential. Houston versus Golden State. Obviously Houston's had a really good year, but still, what playoff experience do they have? They're a young team, inexperienced. Who knows? Golden State, they have, 3 of the most experienced playoff players in this generation. You got Curry, amazing. Greatest shooter of all time. Jimmy Butler, ever since the bubble, he's been known for, being him in the playoffs. And Draymond Green, obviously he's nothing crazy, but he's still, been around the block for a while on the Warriors with the playoffs. So, I could easily see Golden State upsetting the Houston Rockets. Then Lakers and Memphis. That's a way better series than people think. Ja Morant is him. Ja Morant is, he's going to get the Russell Westbrook treatment in his career probably. Ja Morant is one of the best guards in the NBA right now. Maybe, possibly the best. Yeah, you heard that. Ja Morant is him. Ja Morant, whenever he's playing, is one of the best guards in the NBA, easily. Just look at what he does every game. The only reason Ja Morant is hated is because his, off-the-court antics or on-court celebrations, but I don't mind it. That just brings intensity to the NBA, and that's what it needs. The NBA is soft nowadays. So, Ja Morant, keep throwing grenades into the stands. Keep, doing those hand signal handguns. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Violence. Who cares? Calm down. Adam Silver is a terrible commissioner, if you didn't know. We get into that in another episode, but Adam Silver, he is slowly ruining the NBA. And, he's just not good. But a lot of sports going on, a lot of topics to keep covering, but I think this is going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you for listening. Again, we're just starting out very early in the grind, but glad for every listener and follower to this podcast. And if you want to listen on Spotify, you could listen at the No Spectators podcast, and you could also follow our X account at No Spectators, capital N, capital S, and get to some little takes going on, little stories happening around the NBA, just some more 24/7 action. But can't wait until the next episode over the weekend, and we'll see you there for some more sports action. Thank you, and good night.